Good afternoon. I'd first like to say many thanks to SOAS for inviting me to participate in this event. I've actually known Duncan for a very long time. The first time he met me, I was almost barely still a schoolgirl, and that was in 1988 in the Hilton Fontainebleau Hotel at the ALS conference. I bet you don't remember it, Duncan, but I was wide-eyed and bushy-tailed to meet all of these critical legal studies people. And of course, they didn't know me from Adam, and they were all very cliquey and unfriendly. And I was at this critical legal studies party, standing around like a wallflower, and Duncan homes on me. And then for the rest of that party, and this is one of the things I really like about Duncan, he is so unhierarchical. Whoever is the lowest on the totem pole, he homes right in on them and makes them feel important. And I remember that moment because I was incredibly disappointed. I was all geared up to meet Duncan Kennedy, the great white male guru. I was very fierce in my feminism those days, and I was predisposed to absolutely dislike him. And I was, from the moment I met him, completely won over and have been ever since. So when I received this invitation, I was thrilled to be able to come here and celebrate the scholarship of Duncan Kennedy. So, moving on to what I'm going to talk about, I've been asked to talk about the relationship between feminism and critical legal studies. And I have to say, I think from the point of view of how feminists engage in law, I'm not one of these feminists that think there's a particularly distinct brand or view that characterizes a feminist position. So I see feminist engagements in law as in many ways an exemplar of other kinds of engagements. Another thing I think is really interesting is when Duncan talked about seeing law as an object of love, as Costa said, I really identified with that because I think in many ways my engagements